Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Virgo. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. Virgo. I feel like an argument may have broke out having to do with fairness or somebody not feeling like the other was being fair to them. There could have been, on that person's part, there could have been a lot of suspicions um, about you and your intentions, perhaps. There could have been uh, jealousy here. This person could have been obsessing over, because this card can speak to some person who kind of obsesses over things. So they could have been obsessing over something that was their mannerism. It's like it was way above the norm because it's like they went to extreme on something, and this is their own inner insecurities because of their own experiences and past experiences that made them feel that way about you. It's not that you did anything wrong. It's that because of what they've experienced, they felt you were doing something wrong or were suspicious that you were and above the norm. So they may have questioned you a lot, questioned where you were going, where you went, why you're late getting home. They would have been very obsessive. Um, this would have caused many arguments. This latest one would have resulted in a loss. Okay, so somebody is actually grieving over this loss. They're feeling some really intense emotions here having to do with loss and regret. Um, although it appeared in this relationship that this person may have appeared to have had a lot of issues when it came to the relationship or relationships in general, right? Um, but it actually all came from one source, is what this card is saying. And it is over here. It's the peacock. And so this is about somebody with an excessive amount of pride or the ego that was causing all of these issues. They had a lot of fears. And I feel like here they are, because they have the grief and the loss card because of it, they realize that they lost control of their emotions here. And they are or know or are learning that they need to take action on that problem. They need to take action on that problem if they want a future with you. This is a card of creating future memories, and so this is a reunion. We also have the reunion here, a meeting here, creating new memories with someone from the past or someone who feels like a soulmate. Um, it's their deep desire to do this. There were memories in their past that they didn't want to look at. This situation forces them to look at this if they want to get you back, because it's like a continual, it always feels like their relationships end this way, in loss. And what they, maybe they were in the dark as to why this was happening. It was happening because of the ego, okay, of their this guardedness that they had, this wall that they had put up, these things that they didn't want to look at or face the truth about with the peacock. Now they must look at these things. It's death is here, so it's like there's like a recognition of what needs to change here, what needs to go here if they want to heal this relationship, because the healing card is right here. And so they are they're coming with the, okay, so that's coming with the convenenza. The convenenza is about facing your fears, facing the truth of your situation, finally maybe admitting to a truth, owning up to something, because this person, see, the lilies are here, the mountain is here. That's what I said. It's been a long time. It's like one thing after another happens. Nothing ever works out for me. Now it's like this has happened, and it's like, okay, now I really need to figure this out. What is causing this? And this is getting the courage to go back and look at those cups here that are empty, the ones that that didn't work out, that they don't want or haven't wanted to look at, but and they've never spoken about it either. They may have thought that they could, that they had taken care of it, but, you know, sweeping it under the rug is not taking care of it. And so they're telling this person here, whether this is you or them, here's the Hierophant holds an open book, and you can see all the writing. And so this is about things that are written, things in the past. This is where you gotta look, okay, in order to know the way forward, in order to know what to do, what you need to do. in order really to proceed to the goal, because the goal is the healing. The goal is in this forgiveness, in getting this new beginning, in reaching out to the other person for their understanding, for forgiveness, owning up to something they've done or whatever they didn't do, you know, that they should have. They need to take a brand new approach to the problem, something they've never tried before previously, because this is something that's been going on for a long time with the lilies for this person. And the mountain is that thing. It's like it feels like everything's always getting in the way, or maybe they were always making excuses, you know, not to go and look at the problem. It could be feeling like everything kept getting in the way, but all of this is just them. It's almost like them making up reasons why this is happening, and because they don't want to go back and look at the real issue, you know. Oh, everything is against it anyway, you know, why bother? And so the mountain can stand in the way of something that somebody really wants. And it may have, or may be taking them a long time to get over or figure out how to get past the mountain, you know, or over or around it. So maybe it feels like it's been a long road, but there's a learning curve to the mountain, you know. So they will learn a lot about, or they have learned a lot, and they are going to actually learn quite a bit here in this climb. So, and once they reach the top, they'll get that bird's eye view. And honestly, I feel like this situation brings them to the top of that mountain, where they get that bird's eye view of what needs to change, so that they can just sail down the other side of that mountain. When you get to the top of this mountain, the view will be worth it. And getting down will be a breeze. This person is getting to the top of that mountain, and it has taken them a long time with that lily. The lily is about being honest about that mountain. How did it get there in the first place? What exactly is the mountain? This is like their moment of truth. Facing and realizing the truth and admitting the truth. And now, here, they can turn the page and just sail down that mountain. And so this person has been in the dark about the tower. There were a lot of insecurities having to do with the outcome and how all of this was going to end. But from once they get to the top of the mountain, I feel that they are they do get, during this time period, they reach the top of the mountain. They finally see what they need to see. The Ace of Swords is here. This is like getting sudden clarity. The clarity that they need in order to proceed. Learning what they need to know in order to proceed. Something that they have most likely been very resistant to looking at up to this moment. But they want to fight for this relationship. Yeah. They want to fight for this relationship. You see, look at that Eight of Swords. They themselves were they're coming in to explain. They themselves were in denial about what the real issue was, you know. But the truth is, they want this relationship and they want to fight for it. So, looking at the real reason, or the real issue, because although there were many issues, their obsessive behavior, their jealousy, all of this came from the root issue of something that happened to them a long time ago, because there's 10 swords here. Okay, well, you only see one, but I mean, there are others that are in the dark you can't see. Ten of Swords. So, seeing this gives them a whole new way, a whole new approach. They're seeing what they need to see, okay, to change things. This is a brand new approach. This is the clarity that is needed to move forward. So now this person, when they reach the top of this mountain, they got that bird's eye view, they can see the path. And this path they haven't taken before. And this is the path that will lead them to success. This is how they will proceed forward. In truth and honesty. And so, a new beginning. A new beginning. This person will come forward. They will be, look, you see the scene. This is what will be taking place here. They will be asking for your forgiveness. They will be explaining. We saw that on the Eight of Swords. And they will be seeking your understanding for their behavior, for the situation. And they hope that with this information that you will give them another chance. That you can have this new beginning together. That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you.